about tomorrow.
It's chilly. It looked warm before I came out, but it's actually quite cold, and I regret not putting more layers on. But I've got an emergency jumper in my backpack should I need it. Emergency jumper! No, I'm not fucking doing this. Sorry, bud. I don't have to bother with these. I'd like... Oh my good giddy aunt. Okay, is there any other petrol stations around here? Let me think. Which way am I going? Is it worth it? Probably not. I'm just going to go straight back out again. I'm not fucking about with this waiting bullshit. Oh, I suppose I could tell a story. Story time with Milky Joe. We like these, don't we? I went out Friday night. We're out on the piss. But it wasn't really being out because I had no intentions of getting like blackout drunk like I used to. I just, you know, wanted to laugh with my mates because I hadn't seen them in a while. Over the course of the night, I had 4 pints, and that was it. I literally spent no money at all. I had 4 pints and I felt fine, you know. I was a little bit drunk enough to have a bit of a laugh, you know. And then we went into this shitty little pub, which is sort of turns into a nightclub past 11 PM. I don't know quite how it happens, but it does. After a little while standing in there, we just sort of went in the smoking area for a bit. And then I sort of decided, you know what, my back hurts, I'm tired, I'm going to walk home. So I went home. Still perfectly, you know, not pissed, just, you know, a little bit jolly. Let's just say I was jolly. Woke up the next morning, Saturday morning, about 7 AM, and I shit you not, I had the worst hangover I have ever had. It was, ugh, I thought I was dying. The headache was just unreal. Made my eyes water. It was fucking horrible. It was 4 pints of Strongbow dark fruit though, which apparently is not good for hangovers. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. It's the first time I've drank in a while. Maybe that's got something to do with it, but it was a bloody nightmare. Wasted my whole fucking Saturday laid in bed, basically going, my head hurts. £9.23, fucking hell, what was I doing? Drip, drip, drip. Right, pump 7 please. I'm going to take my glove off, sorry. Now on the subject of alcohol, I have had some pretty messy nights before. One night I ended up in hospital, not because I overdrank or anything. I didn't drink a lot at all, but somebody had spiked my drink, which was lovely. Thanks to whoever that was. Can't remember anything from that night at all. It's not that I don't like drinking anymore, I do. It's just I've had, especially when my drink got spiked, it sort of put me off a bit. So I don't want that to happen again, because that was horrendous, that was. I never felt so odd in my life. I didn't know who I was for a little while. I just felt so weird. I remember sort of being crouched down in the toilet thinking, what the fuck's going on? And then I remember stumbling up the stairs and getting outside, calling the cab, and then that was it. I was like emergency trying to call the cab, like, please come and take me home, I feel sick. And then I just passed out. And then all my friends came outside and found me, and I was like, bleh, bleh. Oh, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Ended up in hospital. They did blood tests on me. I was there until like 5 in the morning. Oh boy. I've had some. I've had some brilliant nights out on the piss though. I've had some. You know, you go out drinking with your mates, and it's the bet. Sometimes we go to Winchester, and that's always a fucking laugh. That is. You know, you've had a good night when you wake up in the morning still wearing the same clothes than the night before. Which obviously you've come in from fucking drinking and you've been so tired and so drunk that you just think, you know what, I don't even need to get undressed for this, and you just flop on the bed and you pass out. I've passed out in all sorts of weird places. But you know, I'm at that age. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, I'd rather you guess. But I'm at an age where, you know, it's expected with someone my age. If I'm not out on the piss every week, then, you know, who are you? You fucking nobody. Don't get me wrong, you do have to be fucking really responsible with alcohol. I mean, and you, most of the time you do learn that the hard way. When I first started drinking, I got a bit, you know, careless, overestimating myself, and I'd end up, you know, throwing up out the side of taxis and shit like that. But now I know my limits, you know, I know how much I can drink to a point where I'm pissed, but I'm not so pissed that I'm going to pass out or throw up over everyone or anything like that. So as long as you're responsible with it, you're alright. It's the same with most things, to be honest. It's the same with betting, isn't it? I mean, you bet to have fun, not to get yourself in an endless pit of debt. Can we hurry up, please? What is this? What is this? What are we fucking waiting for? Move out my fucking way. Oh, it's a fucking temporary red light. Temporary traffic lights. Again. Blah, 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 blah. I made a Facebook page. Just something I didn't want to do. But yes, I have made a Facebook page. There's a link in the description of all of my videos now to a link to my Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/Milky Joe Moto, like it always is on everything. Go and give it a like. The reason I created it was because I wanted it, because when I go to bike night, I take my camera with me and I take a bunch of pictures, as you know, and I didn't want all those pictures clogging up my personal profile on Facebook. I didn't want people from YouTube to sort of find me and know all my personal things. It's just, so I've made this page which you can go and like, and you can go and see pictures, etc. If you don't want to go to my Flickr page. If you go to my Flickr page, you'll see loads of stuff on there as well. But yeah, Facebook, I have one. So go and give it a like. There'll be like video clips that won't end up on the channel, and pictures that you might not see otherwise, and things like this. Just all sorts of different media you might not see if you don't like it or follow it. After me doing that fucking social media shout out video as well, and I've gone and made another social media account. I do manage, because I've got my own personal accounts as well as my YouTube accounts as well, and it just, so many accounts! I've got passwords coming out of my fucking arsehole.